I think, first of all, those students, those fourth and fifth graders, were absolutely outstanding. They provided a really energetic, fun environment that our kids fed off of. I think we played really good today, and I think a large part was because of the energy that was in Moby. You know, there's something to be said about people in the seats and an energetic crowd and teams playing better. We surely experienced that today. So, I don't know. To me, this was one of the best games we played this year. We didn't turn it over much. Our shot selection was really good. The ball had a lot of energy today, found a lot of different kids. So this is really proud of the effort.
For you guys, what was it like? I mean, the kids filled in pretty early. They were kind of screaming throughout. Was it pretty neat to have them making a bunch of noise?
Yeah, it was tons of fun. You know, you could tell they were having fun out there. So we fueled off of it. So it was really fun.
Molly, an 11:30 game on a weekday. That's not something you guys are going to do very often this year. What was that kind of like for you?
I mean, we get up early every morning, so we have practice at 7 quite often. So you know, it was just that really helped. I think tonight or this evening. So.
Laura, you were too short of your career high. What were you kind of seeing from them today that maybe helped you be so successful?
From them? I don't know.
Why'd you have a career high today? Almost.
It was just fun, you know. I didn't want to disappoint the kids, and we moved the ball again.
Yeah.
We ran a lot, and that gave us a lot of good options, and it worked.
Do you guys feel like you're kind of finding a little bit more rhythm now and kind of comfort with each other as a team?
Yeah, for sure.
Did it just take some, I mean, a lot of new pieces, a lot of people in different roles. Is it just taking games to kind of find that, do you think?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
I feel like we figured out some things, and people start to know what they have to do and what they can do.
We're taking care of the ball more,
too.
so that's a big thing too.
Yeah.
Molly, you had a big first half, cool down a little in the second half. Was there something else that they were kind of presenting you with in that second half that maybe you weren't seeing in the first half?
I don't think so. I think I just have to make shots. So.
How do you feel like your facilitating is coming along? I mean, you lost Rochelle before the year. You've been kind of mixing it up a little. How do you think it's coming along?
I think it's coming along nicely. Like today, you saw a whole different motion. You know, we totally restructured our offense the last day and a half, and you did see the ball move, and so we don't have to facilitate through a couple of different kids. You know, so that's what we need to do. And the defense really had to move today. You know, the way we've kind of been playing, it's been a little stale and a little slow, and the defense is really bogged in there, and it's hard to make plays that way. So I was proud of the movement, and with that became, you know, we got them in some closeouts. We got some really good aggressive drives at the basket, some good kickouts. You know, the one thing we can shoot it better. I mean, we got wonderful shots today. You know, we've got better shooters than what our percentages show. I think we've just got to continue to find that rhythm and, you know, slow it down a little bit. I think we shot a little fast out of our hands, but for the most part, I'm really happy how this team has just progressed and bought into how we have to continue to play.
On defense, Papua drops 15, but she also only went 5 for 19 from the field. Was that kind of what you were hoping would come out of today?
Yeah, she's a high volume kid. She's going to shoot a lot, but we wanted her shots to be obviously contested. She's got a really good elevation game. She's got a great jump shot game, so she's going to get some attempts. And thought we just did a nice job. 54 points on their whole team. You know, we left some 3-point shooters a little free, but for the most part, really nice job. And I think if we would, play better or more consistent offensively, we wouldn't put so much pressure on our defense in that fourth quarter. You know, if we make a couple of shots here and there in that fourth, we probably stretch it, and maybe they play a little different. But these kids are, again, they get better every game. And as a coach, yes, you want to win and you don't want to lose, but the biggest thing, you want to see your kids get better every single game. And every area that we've asked them to improve in, they are. And that's the sign that they're listening and they're buying in. And so that's a cool thing.
You guys have had a ton of home games so far in the out-of-conference. You're going to continue that spree. What has that been like, not having to travel so much with such a new team?
I like not traveling just because it keeps them in the classroom. I mean, So we have the luxury to play some home games here at Moby and not have to travel and miss class. But, I like it. Moby was great. Let's keep putting these kinds of fans in the seats, and it'll be really fun. But we still need to get on the road and get tested. There's no doubt about it.
Do you hope and expect this to continue, kind of yearly thing, a PSD day or something like
Yeah,
that? Is that
we-
something you guys have talked about?
And grow it. I think those kids had a blast today, and I think they got to see, quality young ladies that compete for both teams. NAU was really good today too, but they just saw good sportsmanship. They saw young ladies out there having fun, a lot of enthusiasm, encouraging each other, and hopefully they want to become that. And even the little boys too. But yeah, I think it was a neat experience to get those kids on our campus and into Moby, and hopefully they just see, wow, I want to go to school there, or I want to play basketball. That's how Mayanne got started, because she played right here on this court as a young girl. So really cool, and we'll continue to do this.
They shot 15 free throws. Does that worry you a little bit, that fouling?
Yeah, it did. I mean, ask these guys what the plan was. I mean, the no unnecessary fouling, don't bail them out. I think we got a little tired and got a little lazy there defensively, and we've got to be a little stronger mentally. Would you guys agree with that?
Yeah, for sure.
There you have it.
Not sure they have choice.
If you don't mind me asking a couple more questions about the school district being here, what do you think the biggest takeaway you hope the kids that attended get out of coming?
That being on a team is fun. Playing basketball is fun, and that's what I hope they get out of it. And I also that I think they saw two teams really competing in a good sportsmanship way, and yes, somebody had to lose, but you saw two teams play hard. You don't always get to win, but just give it your best. And hopefully they saw that, and that Moby's a fun place to be. Hopefully they learn that, and they can bring their moms and dads to some more games.
And girls, if you don't mind me asking, are you happy with the game you displayed for those kids? Is there anything you would have done differently, or any takeaway messages you hope they take home as well?
I think we played as hard as we could, and I think that's the most we could do for them, and I think they really enjoyed it.
I hope they just have fun, but I think they did.